Hello guys, welcome to the Dream Farms. A quick one. Senator Orji has come out to beg Nigerian citizens not to protest against President Tinubu. But before I unmute his video for you guys to listen to him, I want you guys to do me a favor by subscribing to the channel, like the video, share the video to your loved ones. Subscribing to the channel is free, you are not paying, okay? What's my thoughts on Senator Orji coming out to beg Nigerian youth not to protest? If you are from Igbo, you understand the meaning of Ifulefu. Senator Orji, former governor of Abia State, and Ifulefu. When he was the governor of Abia State used to rank the worst states in Nigeria. Aba City used to be the most dirtiest city you can ever find in Nigeria. When rain falls, you dare not walk in Aba City because nowhere to put your leg. Orji finished Abia State. He stole, he embezzled, he looted Abia State funds to the core. He was the worst governor you can ever think of in Southeast, not just in East, but in Southeast in general. He's the worst person. He's the worst person right now to come out to beg Nigerians not to protest. Why would he tell Nigerians not to protest? What has Tinubu done that we encourage Nigerians that if Nigerians remember this particular thing, they will have a rethink over the protest? Nothing. For Orji to come out, this is their, it is their group. That is how they are. All these politicians, they are all the same. Forget this APC, PDP. It's just a charade to divide the minds of people. They are all the same. It's like football. You have different clubs. When they are playing against each other, they are enemies. But once the whistle blows and the football match is over, they all become friends again. They shake their hands, they hug. That is like, it's the same with politics. They are all the same. When Orji was the governor of Abia State, he looted the whole fund. He never ever did any construction or infrastructure or improve their hospital, their healthcare sector. He did not do anything. His duty that was he stayed like 8 years as a governor of Abia State. He was just stealing and looting Abia State money without doing any particular job. The whole road leading to Aba was spoiled, was dilapidated. He was not doing any job. Even after his reign as the governor of Abia State, he was arrested by EFCC over 7.6 billion naira that he stole from Abia State. Not just that alone. After he was the governor of Abia State, every month Orji was taking 500 million naira out of Abia State treasury purse for 8 good years after he was the governor of Abia State. So let's check. He was taking 500 million every month from Abia State for 8 good years. If you multiply 12 months by 8, that will give you 96 months. So multiply 500 million naira that he was taking from the purse of Abia State every month, multiply it by 96. 500 million multiplied by 96 will give you about 48 billion naira. So this guy took 48 billion naira out of the purse of Abia State after he was the governor. This was not when he was the governor. No, this was after he was the governor. You understand? So he stole a lot of money from Abia State. He's the last person, he's the least to even come out to talk in this country as a politician. But we are in a country whereby our politicians do whatever they want, how they decide that anybody holding them accountable. If this was to be in the Western world, Orji will be resting in prison, life sentence for the whole atrocities he committed in Abia State when he was a governor. But right now he's coming out to open mouth to tell Nigerians not to protest against Tinubu, that is not yet time, we should not copy the footsteps of Kenya, this and that. I mean, how dare him? How dare Orji? If other governors are talking, why would Orji even open his mouth to talk? He's the worst governor that ever governed a state in this country. But what do I know? I will unmute the video for you guys to listen to him and hear the trash he has to say about the protest.
I know times are very hard, but this is not the time that we should go to protest. Going on protest now, well, it might be beneficiary for democracy, but it will not be expedient for our economic development. I want to appeal to all CSOs, all youths, all people who are thinking that what happened in Kenya can happen in Nigeria, to shape those plans. Give President Tinubu a little more time. It's too early to judge what he's doing. There's no president that will be elected by any country. I will be happy that the citizens are suffering. I know President Tinubu himself knows that we are hungry. He knows that we are suffering. He knows that things are not the way it used to be. And I'm sure and I'm convinced that he's working on it. Please, my appeal might not be too heavy. My appeal is just to youths, the CSOs, the NLCs, the TUCs, and all the unions, not to damage our present infrastructures. Replacement is very heavy. This is 2024. The oil money is not running as it used to be. And I repeatedly told you people this when you wanted to go on strike sometime in 2020, 2021, that Buhari is not the owner of this country. Today, Buhari is in Daura. Like Tinubu is not the owner of this country. In some years, latest 8 years, Tinubu will also be back in Lagos. And the country is my country, is your country, it's our country. Please, let's give him some time. In the press conference I heard it, but I said people should give him about 2 to 3 years. It's difficult. What have gone wrong in this economy to be resolved in few days. People like me have built businesses and suffered in this economy. Suffered losses caused by apparatus of government. Suffered humiliation caused by apparatus of government. But I still have belief in the unity of the country, in the oneness of the country, and the togetherness of the country. Country must resolve its issues, and I hope that President Tinubu will resolve some of those issues. He will not be to leave us hungry, to leave us stranded,